How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some creepy videos that seem to just get weirder and weirder. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more scary content, just like this. As kids, most of us had a fear of something creepy hiding under our beds at some point or another. Perhaps it was the boogeyman or a sinister clown. As we grew older, we understood that this was just another childish fear that we would grow out of. Or is it? For TikTok user Josh Dean 0222, this nightmare was anything but a silly youthful fantasy. In fact, it looks to have become a reality for his young daughter. In the video, we see camera footage of the TikTok user's daughter's bedroom. A child's musical tune is playing in the background. His daughter lies on her bed. She pokes her head over the edge to look underneath. His daughter slowly climbs off her bed and onto the floor. She crawls her way to the front of the bed, turning her head to look underneath the mattress. And what happens next will surely give you the chills. Take a look. As you can see, her body slowly goes under the bed, as if being pulled by something underneath. We then hear the child begin to wail. Her cries become more distressed as her body goes underneath until it completely disappears. The TikTok user explained that his wife believes their daughter simply crawled under the bed, though he's certain that she was pulled by something or someone. The way her body seems to slowly slide under the bed is clearly suggestive of a pulling motion, and the fact that she screams "mummy" is extremely eerie and suspicious. The uploader later confirmed that they ran into the child's room to see what had happened. They found their daughter under the bed safe, but frightened. So could this video be a case of our worst childhood nightmare come true? According to traditional Chinese medicine, qi is a type of energy that binds life itself together, a sort of life force that exists in all things. Grandmaster Wolf is a martial artist and mystic from Australia. He studied in remote temples in the Himalayas and other remote mountains of China, where he claims to have mastered the flow of qi. In this video, we see Grandmaster Wolf prepare with a few hand movements. What happens next is quite remarkable. Take a look. As you can see, he hovers his hand over a bowl of water. The liquid appears to vibrate as tiny ripples appear on the surface. When he moves his hand away, the vibration appears to stop. The description of the video states, "Under ideal conditions, water produces its own qi. When this comes into contact with human qi, it often produces an evidential shimmer. There is a far greater fundamental mind in all of us than what is generally accepted as the normal waking state. This original mind is your true identity. When life is engaged directly from this original mind, one becomes privy to sights, sounds, and connections in life that can never be grasped by the physical senses and the machinations of the brain. There are definite techniques and methods specifically designed to awaken this wonderful, mysterious realm of pathless ultimate reality." GM Wolf. So does this video show evidence of a powerful master of qi at work, or is there another explanation? Love to hear your opinions on this one in the comments section below. Reddit user KittyK38 has experienced all kinds of eerie activity inside of her home. From things moving on their own to strange noises and unsettling vibes in the basement, it would appear this house has become home to some kind of unnatural presence. We've shown quite a few of Kitty K38's videos on our channel in the past, and many viewers agree that the house is in fact haunted. In this clip, Kitty K38 speaks to the camera, giving an update to her followers on when she'll upload new videos in the future.
Happy Wednesday, TikTok. Everything in the house has been really crazy lately. I've been posting videos to show you kind of what's been going on.
All seems fine at first, but 7 seconds in, viewers are hit with something chilling. See if you can spot it.
Lately, I've been posting videos to show you kind of what's been going on, so the house is getting really active in 2021.
In the top left-hand corner, viewers can see what seems to be a tall, dark, lanky figure slowly walking behind the woman.
Lately, I've been posting videos to show you kind of what's been going on, so the house is getting really active in 2021.
The figure seems to stop in front of a large window in the background.
Schedule. And as soon as we can get back to doing live streams down in the...
Though it seems to shift around a little near the end, right as the video concludes.
Stay tuned. I will keep you updated with the haunting. Cheers.
As we said, Kitty K38 has sent a number of videos to Slapped Ham in the past, as she and her husband's home is said to be notoriously active with spooky spirits and other supernatural beings. In this way, perhaps it's no surprise that another terrifying figure has made an appearance here. Viewers noted that this figure seems to be wearing a brimmed hat, which is reminiscent of the infamous Hat Man. The Hat Man is one of the most petrifying supernatural figures, claimed to have been seen by a large number of people throughout history all around the world. He's said to be a tall, dark figure that sports a hat and stands at a distance from individuals, often staring at them eerily. There have been accounts of the Hat Man approaching some individuals and even hovering over them while they rest in bed. So could this be yet another sighting of the infamous Hat Man?
Getting really active in 2020.
Type Hat Man in the comments below if you're a true believer.
So please stay tuned. I will keep you updated with the haunting. Cheers.
Dragons have been associated with Chinese history for thousands of years. In fact, symbols of dragons are found in drawings, literature, jewellery, coins, clothing and films, among many other mediums throughout the country. It's said that the dragon symbolises extraordinary strength, and its appearance is often accompanied by impressive lightning and deafening thunder. One video shared by the news website Newsflare may have just captured a dragon making an incredible appearance in Shenyang last year in the province of Liaoning. Viewers see a view of the city from outside of a balcony. Suddenly, something extraordinary happens. Take a look. As you can see, an enormous ball of fire breaks out, seemingly out of nowhere. It's accompanied by a large explosive sound. A second corroborating clip is then shown, this time from a lower angle. Viewers can see just how intense the fireball is before it slowly dissipates.
哎呦我去！哎呦我去！这是啥呀？这是啥呀？我的天哪！
太吓人了！刚刚爆一声，怎么又爆一声呢？
Yet another clip confirms the event, this time from another high angle with a similar view as to the first clip. A final video is then played, this time as shot from a moving vehicle. Take a look at what happens. Next to the fiery explosion, just on the left, viewers can make out a strange, dark, flying figure next to the fireball just before the video ends. Some have speculated this unidentified flying object is in fact a Chinese dragon. It was later confirmed by some news outlets that the impressive fireball was caused by a lightning strike to a set of high voltage power lines. Interestingly, the power lines were not at all affected by the huge explosion, even by such a big strike. However, the dark flying figure is a complete mystery. Its large frame resembles the outline of a dragon, as often seen in images or illustrations in China. If we watch the first clip again, you can see the big black flying object from another angle. This time, however, it's a little ways in front of the explosion. This has led many viewers to theorize that there were in fact multiple unidentified flying creatures in the sky that day. So could this fireball be the result of an angry dragon, or was it simply a massive lightning strike as presented by the media? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. For one YouTube user, Seust, a stroll in the forest led to a bizarre, unexplained sighting. In the video, the camera operator shows us a view of leaves on the ground before panning the camera up to a grove of trees. The camera holder pans back down, continuing to walk forward before he or she stops, showing us one tree in particular. Take a look at what they spotted. Upon review, we see a small figure peeking out from behind the tree. The figure is dark coloured with a round head, small body, and long, narrow arms. The figure looks at the camera for a few moments before hiding back behind the tree. The camera operator then turns and walks away quickly before the clip ends. Here's the sighting again in slow motion. The YouTuber explained in the video description that in some Russian forests, there are said to be strange creatures hiding, including aliens, gnomes, yetis, goblins, and elves. These creatures appear in forests that haven't been extensively explored before. Many of the video commentators agreed that this creature looks like an alien or gnome based on its physique. As there are so many stories of creatures being found in these forests, it's perhaps not surprising that one unusual being decided to make an appearance. The question still remains what it is and what its intentions could be. Some strange sightings posted to the internet are just plain hard to explain. This could be due to a mysterious being having an ambiguous shape, moving rapidly, or having no suggestion as to what it could be at all. This is the case for one video uploaded by Warmonger on YouTube. In the brief clip, we see a view outside of a car at nighttime. What happens next may just give you the chills. Take a look. We can see a small white figure running on all fours in front of the car and into the darkness, disappearing from sight. There have been many suggestions as to what this so-called creature might be. Many viewers thought the creature could actually just be a person who was drunk or under the influence of drugs running on all fours. Others were more inclined to believe it was some type of animal, perhaps a monkey or a large cat. The YouTube user who uploaded the video explained that this so-called creature had made strange sounds before emerging. There have been no explanations as to what this figure could be, so until further information comes to hand, this bizarre sighting will have to be chalked up as a mystery. Flashing lights, a sign of an electrical problem, or something a little more sinister? This is the question TikTok user Blake A. West had when they uploaded a bizarre video to the social media platform. With over 800,000 views, the comments section went into a frenzy trying to figure out what was going on. We see a view of a large parking lot at nighttime. The person handling the camera shows us streetlights around and nearby the parking lot, all of which seem to be flashing at a rapid rate. The uploader pans the camera around, wondering what it could be. Another person in the background comments that it seems like it's a lapse in the matrix.
It's a fucking lapse in the matrix, guys.
A lapse or glitch in the matrix is used to refer to an irregularity in the world that is not supposed to happen, such as with the shown flashing lights here. Many other commenters blamed aliens, spirits, or other paranormal activity on the bizarre event. Of course, many level-headed viewers suggested it was most likely a malfunction at a local power station. So is this simply a malfunction, or is it something a little more sinister? Give the video another look and judge for yourself.
It's a fucking lapse in the matrix, guys.
Before we take a look at a video that shows something odd flying in the air, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Strange objects or beings flying in the air are, terrifyingly enough, an occurrence that's been reported by countless people worldwide. Sometimes these sightings are simply explained as birds or planes. Occasionally, however, they're also believed to be UFOs flown by aliens. Still, Instagram user Unanswered Universe was not able to find an answer with the clip he shared. In the Instagram video, we see a blue sky with a flying object in the center of frame. The object resembles a small humanoid figure. Here it is, zoomed in and slowed down. Many have explained this sighting as a drone. After all, drones have become more and more common in everyday life. On the other hand, most drones are small, flat, with a noticeable camera. It's this detail that has led many viewers to believe we're witnessing some kind of alien craft or being hovering in the air. They've also theorized that it may be collecting data on Earth and sending it back to some interstellar race. But what do you think? Drone or alien? Duke it out in the comments section below. Now, if you want to see some more freaky videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, we have a massive creepy paranormal playlist right there you can binge on for hours and hours. Now, if you want to get your name scrolling along the top there, consider supporting our Patreon campaign. There's a link in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.